What's going on, guys? The big question today is, are you answering the call? Many times we struggle to answer the call because we hear the call, but we're not really listening. So I thought I might just touch on a few points that involve listening. 4 points, okay? The first is attending, actually paying attention. There are a lot of distractions out there. We have our gadgets out, our phones out, we have headphones on. A lot of things indicate to the people that are talking to us that we're not really listening. I mean, we're looking everywhere. So many other things going on that can potentially distract us. So it involves us actively focusing our attention on the person that's talking to us. And it matters a lot if it's somebody that we care about, that they feel that we are listening to them. Not just hearing, but listening. If they're calling us, if they're asking something of us, we're not going to be able to really get it and consume it if we're not actively paying attention. So paying attention is the first. The second is to understand, and not only understand, but communicate that we understand. Maybe that involves paraphrasing what they've just said to us, acknowledging, using some nonverbal cues, head nodding, even some gestures of approval, even some gestures of disapproval, but some gestures that show that we are actively engaged. When a person feels that another entity is engaged with what they're saying, now they know that they are there's an opportunity to be understood. And being understood, or to give somebody that feeling, is a huge gift. Okay, so to understand is the second. Another is to respond. When we're actively engaged, we are looking, our facial expression is changing, our body posture is changing. Sometimes we are saying, okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, I'm following. Okay, we are responding and letting our presenter know that we are actively engaged, and we are responding in more ways than one. And then finally, remembering what's being said. It's huge, right? Incorporate that information and use it for the future. Be able to, let's say, even make a change in our behavior based on the ideas, based on the requests that have been offered. Change our behavior, change the dynamic, change the conversation based on that information that we've been given. Now, just a bonus here. I hear a lot of people complaining that other people are not effective communicators, and it's a huge deal. And when I really listen to what's going on, a lot of the people that are complaining are talking a lot, and they're not really listening. They feel that they're more effective at communicating because they talk a lot, and they feel that the other person is not an effective communicator because perhaps they don't talk as much. It's not that, sometimes they're not communicating, but maybe it's that we're missing some cues. Maybe we're not listening. Maybe we're only listening to what's verbally being said, but we're not following those cues, those gestures, those responses. And if a person doesn't feel they're being listened to, well, then sometimes they shut down and they communicate less. They think, well, what's the use? It's a huge deal in our society. All right, so listen more and answer the call to keep winning. Have a great day, guys.